you got this. Yeah. Trade over everything. Trade versus everybody. And that's who I am today. Thank you, Lene, for that wonderful message. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Thank you so much. I done cried all of my little makeup off, and I don't even normally wear eyeliner, but today I put on mascara. I don't know how I look up here today, but he knows my name. Joanna and Secret Place with Judy, thank you so much for that. Thank you. So on January 2nd of 2018, I'm sorry. Use this one. No, I got it. January 2nd of 2018. That's a day for me that will live in infamy. That is a day that I went to a doctor because I was having some chest pains. I couldn't breathe. And I was at work, and I get on the elevator with Miss Joyce, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm good." Because I always got to put on a face. I always got to put on a mask at work, right? I'm like, "No, I'm good. I'm good." But all the while, I was taking short, shallow breaths. And pain was radiating in my collarbone, down the back of my shoulders, my shoulder blades. It was on this particular day, January 2nd, after the holiday. A lot of people are not at work. My admin took the day off, so I just went in my office and closed the door. And all the while, it's getting worse. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. So I looked up my symptoms on WebMD. Hey, you know? So I'm reading everything, and I'm like, I'm either dying from a third world disease, or I might be having a heart attack. And nobody really knows I'm in this office. Because I really didn't go through my office and say hello to everybody like I normally do. I just went in my office and closed the door. I said, I don't want to die in this office by myself. Jesus. You know, my son at the house by himself, and all this stuff running through my head. And I said, I gotta take myself to emergency. Of course, not tell somebody that I'm not good. Right? That's not the right thing to do. You gotta take yourself. So I gathered my belongings. People was like, "Hey, Miss Floyd." I was like, "Hey, hi. You leaving?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back." And so I drove myself to emergency, and all the while driving to St. David's, and I'm getting more and more anxious. More and more, I think I can't breathe. I'm suffocating. And I get to the counter, and the lady says, "Hi, may I help you?" And I'm like, "I think I'm gonna die." And I don't know what happened after that. But they took me back to a room, and I was concerned about this little boy that you see right here with this video camera, with my phone. And I told the lady, I said, I have a son at the house. He's by himself. If anything happens to me, he has nobody but me right now. I gotta get him here. And she said, "Well, honey, how old is he?" I said, "He's 15. She said, "Well, he can't be here. Because I said, we gotta take you in. He can't be here by himself." I said, "Well, unhook me. I need y'all to take this off." Yeah. Because I gotta get my baby. I gotta bring him here. And then I'll come back. She's like, "Ma'am." I'm like, I'm gonna need you to take these IVs out. I put the mama voice on her. I'm gonna need you to take in the eye. I'm gonna need you to take the IVs out. Okay. She said, "Okay, hold one moment." So she left out the room. I'm like, "I'm gonna get this tape off." Because I don't like needles anyway, and trying to take a needle out. I probably would have passed out doing that, but that's a whole nother issue. She came back in. She said, "Your baby 18, right?" In my head, I said, "I think I told her he was 15. And so she gave me the mama look. "Your baby 18, right?" Oh, yes, he's 18. Here he is. He's 18 today. So I let her continue with the process, and I called my bestie. And I called her and I told her I needed her. I need her to go get him. But in the meantime, I also had another Detroiter. He was Peyton's personal trainer. And I called him and I said, "You know what? I'm in here. I don't know what they're going to do to me right now. I'm scared, but I need you to look after him like only another fellow Detroiter can do. And so he took my baby, and Keisha was able to stay with me. But the doctor, when he came in and told me, yes, after they did the catheterization and everything, it was very small blockage in an artery, in a vessel leading to an artery, or whatever, small leading to an artery. But you're fine. But you know, Charlie Brown, when the teacher was talking, it was like, womp, womp, womp. That's what I was hearing. Womp, 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 womp. And I was like, I think I'm having an out-of-body experience. I think I saw the light. I don't know. Okay. So, but then he said, and I heard him very clearly, you got a second chance from the universe.
Whoa. Wow. And that's good.
And I said, my universe is God. Yeah. So I got a second chance from God on January 2nd, 2018. God very clearly said to me that my life was worth saving. I knew then that change on my part was inevitable. Basically, it was ordained. But that was not always how my life had been. Growing up from grade school on to high school, I was always a very smart kid. I read at the early age of 2 or 3, my mother said. My dad would read everything, National Geographic, newspaper, and my favorite was Reader's Digest, because it had a little section called Word Power. And my dad would give me all those words and those definitions, and I had to flip the page to see what it was. But you know, so it started that very early for me. And so I was reading very early because of my dad and my mom did recipes, so I always knew math. I knew a quarter cup, half cup, I knew all that. Quarter teaspoon, eighth of a teaspoon, because my mama always had her stuff out. So I knew math and I knew reading. So I'm in school, I'm always, I can read. But then the kids who are not very nice in school was always like, she thinks she know everything, but she don't. And she ugly, and she fat, and she this, and she that, and she don't have the nice clothes, even though we all had the same clothes. It was plaid uniforms. But they all had stylish shoes. Okay? You can have your stylish shoes, and I never had the stylish shoes. And so sometimes my shoes got a hole in them, right? The tip of the toe, because my toe was coming out of them. And I had on white socks, and so people were like, her socks showing a little hole in her shoe. So I had to get a marker and mark it up. So I always had feelings of inadequacy. I always had feeling of I'm not worthy, but I really was. My parents scraped and saved for me, the oldest child, to go to Catholic school. My other sisters and brothers had to go to public school because my parents saw something in me. They knew that they felt that I was worthy. Teachers felt that I was worthy, but that didn't matter. These kids who I wanted to matter to is what mattered in my heart. And that's what we go through today. People tell us things or they talk about us in certain ways, and they're the people that we feel matter, but they don't. God and His Word is what matters in our lives. And that's who we need to be taking our cues from. That's who we need to be taking our confidences from, our compliments from, is them, and not the world. Not the world. But between the high school and between 8th and 9th grade, so high school, you know, I was listening still to the world. I went on the saltine and water diet. That's all I ate for 3 months. Saltine crackers and drink water. My mother was like, oh, where are all the saltine crackers? You know, I think you need some more. So I lost 40 pounds. My mom took me on a shopping spree. And remember I talked about the shoes, because I always had on crazy shoes when I was a little kid. My mother bought me 5 pairs of shoes. Every color but black. I had hot pink shoes, and white shoes, and purple shoes, and brown shoes, and blue shoes. Oh my gosh. And I think that's my lover favorite shoes because of how I had to grow up. My parents had to script and save for me. But once I got to be able to get shoes, and now I'm a shoe fanatic. Like I am. It's sad. It's very sad. But I found a place in my high school, and people really accepted me. I had really good friends that I met that are still my friends today. And then my father decided he wanted to move to the suburbs. So now I gotta leave my high school. If anybody from Detroit in here? No? Well, Yeah, for Cass Tech.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, that's, I had to test to get in there. Everybody who's anybody went to Cass Tech, and even smart nobodies like me went to Cass Tech. And my dad said, we're gonna move to the suburbs. Daddy, come on. So I went to the school in Southfield, and it was very Jewish, and then like 25, 50 black people. Jewish folks ain't letting you into their little thing. Nope. No. And the 25 and 50 black folks, they grew up together from elementary on. So I'm like in 11th grade going, why do I fit in here? And I said, Daddy, please let me go back to Cass. And he was like, Daddy, it's not worth it. You live right down the street, you can walk to school. But when he said it's not worth it, I heard, you're not worth it. So I never verbalized that to him until I got a little older. And I said, I think you changed the trajectory of my life by not allowing me to go back to that school. No, I didn't. You good. You good. And I never said you weren't worth it. I just said me buying a car for you wasn't going to happen. You heard what you wanted to hear. That's my second part. We do hear what we want to hear. And we form things in our mind based on what someone said. And so their intent was not that. But the impact that it has on our life is great. So for years, I carried that in my heart, that my dad didn't feel I was worth it to go back to my school. And that's not what he said to me. He's like, I'm not buying you a car. There's no bus that runs from this suburb back to that school. How you gonna get there? You can walk or catch the bus. So I caught the bus. My second best friend. Her name is Cerise. She's still my friend to this day. So now I have Cheryl from the first school, Cerise from the second school. They poured into me, and we continue to pour into each other our entire lives. And then love happens, right? We fall in love. Right? He's perfect. You're perfect. We all perfect until he ain't perfect. Until I ain't perfect. Until we are not perfect. Right? Right? You break up with a man, he break up with you. Oh, you ugly, you fat. I ain't want you anyway. I ain't love you no way. You hear all that, right? And you're like, oh Lord. So for 2 years, I probably was up under the table crying for one man. For 2 years, y'all. My mother's like, my child is gonna be shit, but it's gonna be okay. You're gonna find somebody else like he was the perfect one for me. No, he wasn't. But I thought that. And then man after man, right? It's lovely in the beginning, heartbreak. And so I did that for several cycles. And each time I did that, my sense of worth was chipped away. And each time I walked away with my heart in my hands, I tried to turn to God and put it back together, but I wasn't strong enough yet. I chose my emotions over my spirituality time after time until one day I decided I wanted to change. And I moved to Austin, Texas. But I wanted to change, and I was also running from fear. Our fears do not love us. They take no account of our pain, of our sorrows. Our fears are unworthy of our attention. They do not deserve the deepest parts of who we are, nor do they deserve our allegiance, but we give it to them. Amen. Just like Lene talked about it. Sometimes we need a soothing and a smoothing, right? And I needed that when I came to Austin. So when you're faced with fear, you gotta ask yourself, what do I know right now to be true? In this moment, not what happened in the past, not what you feel is gonna happen in the future. Focus on your blessings. Name God's truth. And those things are the things that will get you through anything in life. I had to learn to go to my Bible when I needed help. I had to learn to go to devotions and start reading those every morning before I do anything else. I was in a women's group at GMZ, and this lady said, some people say they don't have time to pray. She said, do you pee every day? I was like, yeah. She said, well, when you pee, you pray. And so that's what I do. In the morning, when I get up, the first thing I do is I grab my devotionals and I read it sitting on the toilet. I thank God for everything that He has done for me. Sitting in that quiet space for me every morning. That starts my day. When I don't start with my devotional, my day ain't right. When I don't start with my affirmations, my day ain't right. Really quickly, who has watched Being Mary Jane? Being Mary Jane? Y'all know she got them little stickies everywhere, right? So do I. Yes, I do. I got stickies everywhere. If you don't know what to say, remind yourself of stickies. Put them all over your house, in your car, Put it as your screensaver on your phone, screensaver on your computer. You talk God's words back to him. He says, I am, and you say, I am. I am worthy. I am loved. I am loved. I am honest. I am truth.
Yes.
And so for me, guys, that is what got me past my feeling of being unworthy. That's what got me past my fear of not being enough for someone else. I had to be enough for me. And God showed me that. So thank y'all.